Honestly, y'all, I just finished crying. Whew. You know, sometimes when your heart feels one way and your mind feels a different way. Hi, beautiful people. I wanted to kind of talk about the subject of loneliness. Something that I feel like I've been dealing with for my entire life. Moving to New York City has definitely helped me realize and learn and to grow from the loneliness. When you're from bumfuck Houston, Texas, or bumfuck Kansas City, Missouri, literally left to Korea for 5 whole months, and I come back to a city that is full of potential, opportunity, diversities, and just the way that people move is completely different out here. I am starting from scratch now. I am meeting new people. I'm meeting the type of culture that there is out here. And it's definitely something that's really hard to adjust to. I want to say overall, loneliness isn't a bad thing. Loneliness is a trait that if you can uphold it, is definitely something you can use as a strength. All of my life, I've been wanting to fit in with everyone else. I wanted to fit in with the crowd that I'm at. I started off in middle school and high school wanting to fit in with the white kids that I grew up with. Found myself just not understanding the people. I don't understand their situations and their issues. And there was something that we couldn't relate on and understand. It's like they'll be talking about wanting to get Smoothie King and wanting to go to this thing and that thing, and at the time I was broke and I couldn't fit in and I couldn't get the Smoothie King that I wanted to get. After that, you know, I felt that maybe I need to discover more of my Korean culture. I don't know anything about my Korean culture, so I moved to Korea for 5 whole months. I was just wanting to find who I am, but even when I went there, everyone there was completely different from who I was. It's just when I walk up to the spot, they know that I'm not Korean, even though my face is Korean. They know that I'm Korean American. It definitely was that disparity that we were different and that I didn't relate to you. I ended up growing out my hair in Korea. I started dressing like them because, you know, there's nowhere else to shop in Korea. If you go to Korea, every single shop is literally the same. It's almost the same shops over and over again. I remember I was sitting down at the subway and I saw 4 of these girls in front of me, and they were all dressed like they shop at the same spot, the same location, but they didn't know each other. They all had the same fringe, the same hairstyle, maybe, you know, a different color, but then if you look on that side of the subway, then they're all dressed the same way with the same fringe and the same hairstyles. So when I show up to Korea looking the way that I look, I feel very different, and I try to fit in. I think coming to New York City has definitely taught me that there's so many different kinds of people here. People will come to you if they fuck with you. If they don't, then they don't. That can also be applied to trying to keep the people that you have in your life because you feel that you are alone. And that's not okay, because if these people are the types that bring you bad energy, that are toxic to you, I'd rather be alone and be by myself in good energy and knowing what I want to do, rather than being in bad energy where, you know, I trying to fill this void in my heart through other people. And so I cling on to people to stay in my life even though they're gonna bring this terrible energy in my life. You know what, this is for the better of me, and I'm gonna go through these trials and tribulations and this feeling that's in my heart, this war that's in my heart, and to keep moving forward, because it's okay. It's okay that I'm here by myself. Like, why try to appease someone else and lower your standards and your respect for yourself so that you can appeal to other people and make other people like you? I think at this point I don't care. I just do not care if you like me or not. I don't care, and I think that's what I'm gonna stick with. This has been a fucking therapy session, bitch, and I'm gonna take it for what that was. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that helped. If it related to you in some way, let me know. Give me a comment, and I will see you guys, beautiful, lovely guys, later. Thanks for listening. Also, I am really sorry. That was kind of a sad video. I really didn't mean for that. It's just I was just put in the mood all of a sudden and I started crying and love you. Bye.